What's up guys, Jason with Team All Out. Today we're going to show you guys how we set up our lights to shoot hogs in the dark. Everyone has their own different idea of different colors, green and red, and how high and how bright. We've tried it all. Some of them seem to work, some of them not so well. This light setup that I'm going to show you today is the best light setup that we have found yet out of all 8 different setups that I think that we've had. This is by far the best. This consistently works on big pigs, works on small pigs, and is bright enough that you can shoot really nice at distance or with a bow. Whatever the case is, it works really well. So a few different things. We run it off of a 12-volt system, first of all. We go to super bright LED, and we get one of these. This is a 30 LED red light bulb. I think it's like $10 or something like that. 12 volt, really nice red light. It fans out and spreads light out really far, which we found to be beneficial. If the light is too concentrated, there's a real distinguished line between light and dark when it hits the ground. This floods out really well, and just like how it tapers out. So 30 LED red, 12 volt from super bright LEDs, like $10. Anyway, then second of all, we use a 2-inch PVC cap. Now you want to make sure you get the flat cap. There's some that have a rounded back on them. Those don't work really well for mounting. But a 2-inch cap, and then we get PVC pipe that fits inside that. So the 2-inch PVC pipe that fits inside the cap, like that. Also, from Super Bright LED, we also get the mounts, the mounting bases. Single post mounting base from Super Bright LED. And this light we have will actually fit right inside this mounting base. Maybe. Just like that. Okay? So what we do is we take and drill 3 holes through this cap. The hot wire goes through that hole like that. Then we take whatever size bolts these are that fit through these little holes. I don't really know. I wish I could tell you, but I don't. But we take these little bolts and shove these through the cap. Once obviously we drilled the holes out like that. Put a little nut on that for now, just to hold it in place. Okay. Now this cap can also be mounted right to the bottom of your feeder motor, which is really nice. It kind of already has like a little lip on it to help keep the rain out from getting in behind here. But you can take self-tapper screws and zip that up right up to the bottom of your actual motor underneath your feeder, and then it shines out right underneath your feeder. We have 2 setups that are done that way, and it works really well. But today we're going to do something a little different because we have to mount it on a feeder that's a crank feeder, and when the wind blows, that crank feeder will move a little bit in the wind, which makes the light move. And we're noticing the pigs are not liking that at all. So what we've done now is we've built a piece of flat stock that we've got from Home Depot, drilled 3 holes in it, made a bend in it so we can actually screw it to a post and then have the light mounted on the post shining down. One of our biggest tricks that we learned is you got to have that light above them. The higher it is shining down over the top of them, the better. If it's down in their face, especially as they're coming in on a trail and they're coming right into that light, that totally boogers them out, and we have not had very good success with that. So higher the better. So we're going to mount this one probably either to the feeder leg up high, or we're going to get another post and mount it up high as we can. 8 feet, whatever you can do, 6 feet, at least get it above them and shine it down on their backs. Plus, when you shine it down on their backs, it'll make them a lot easier to silhouette for when you're trying to shoot them. So take your bolt, run it through. The base has 2 little tabs in here, like that. Then I drilled 3 holes in this flat stock, and that goes through there, and the bolts comes right at the top of that. Put a little nut on the back of that, like that. Take your next one, guess I should have made sure these fit first, huh? There we go. Take another nut, put it on top of that one. Now what I've also done, you're going to have a ground. Well, this base is the ground. So what I do is I take 2 nuts, and I put a little eye connector to a ground wire. I put it in here and then put that second nut right on top of there to help, to help squish that little eye connector in there and hold it to my ground, okay? So obviously this goes to your hot wire, 12 volts. This can be screwed to a post. Take your socket, put your light down in the socket like that. And what I do with this piece here, you gotta cut this long enough that you wanna make sure it comes out to about level with the top of that light. And that way when it's down like this and the rain hits it, it's not gonna get water up underneath here. And because of how it's shingled, the water's gonna run off the sides and it's not gonna get up underneath your light. So at this point here, we can put this to a post, we can put it to the side of a feeder leg, whatever we wanna do. We can bend it, move it, twist it, and then we just take self-tappers and self-tap it right to the post or whatever it is we're mounting to. Now it comes to the expensive part. This all costs like 15 bucks total. I mean, there's nothing in here in parts. I mean, this cap's like 99 cents. I mean, there's nothing here in parts. To the expensive part of this depends on how you want to make this run. Now we run all of ours to a dusk to dawn sensor that we get from one of our sponsors, Elusive Wildlife Technologies. Now we run this hot wire into that dusk to dawn sensor, so as soon as it gets dark, the lights come on. From there, we run that down into a solar panel regulator. Now we have the minimum we can get away with for charging a big car battery is a 15 watt for this light. A 15 watt solar panel you can get from Amazon for like 80 bucks to $100. Sometimes they have deals on them, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they come with a regulator with them. You want to get that regulator so you don't overcharge your car battery. So you can get like a lawnmower battery if you want. That would probably work. We use just a regular car battery. We run this hot wire to the dusk to dawn sensor into the regulator and then hooks that up to the battery. And then obviously you can run your ground down to their same thing as well, all the way down into the regulator and then into the battery. So these lights, our light setups are on all the time. We don't want to go out, we don't want to walk up to the feeder and turn a light on and then go back and hunt it. I don't even want to walk anywhere near that feeder if I don't have to. So we want to have these lights on, condition the pigs to come in all the time with this light and have it be on all the time. And that seems to be our best way. So hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any other questions, you can shoot us a message on YouTube, or you can get on a website and email me that way. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope this works for you as well as it works for us. Thank you.